it's Ruby Hooper, Jackie Adams here, and today we're going to be learning the isolation, which is this trick right here. This trick is very important to learn as a hooper. It can go into many other tricks, isopop, flowers. You can just do cool simple things. There's ghosting, linear isolations. So this trick will help you learn all those other moves. So first things first, I'm using a hoop from rubyhooper.com, rubyhoopy.com, and I'm using my orange HDP hoop. It's got purple grapher inside. I'm using this hoop because it's bright, and you guys will be able to see what I'm teaching you today. So, the first thing about this trick is it can easily turn into this trick. We don't want that. You want your hoop to stay in a circle. You want to frame, like my face should be in the middle of it. You want to make sure you have that rotation point in the center. A lot of hoopers, people, want to use their shoulders as their center point when you're rotation. Right now I'm looking at the camera, and so it's in the middle. So as long as you keep that center point, you're probably doing the trick right. So my hoop is like a clock, so I'm going to teach you like it's a clock. This is 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock. So, this trick is easier to learn if you learn how to rotate your hand like this. I don't know if you can see it, but you just want to take your hand and let the hoop roll over the top of it and catch it at 10, 2. So, you take your hoop, your point in the middle, and you're going to keep the hoop on the circle of the hoop. So, and at about 2 o'clock, you're probably not going to be able to move your hand anymore like this. And you're going to have to let go of the hoop, let the hoop roll over the top of your hand, and you're going to catch it again at 2 o'clock. So, 10 o'clock, let go, roll over, catch it at 2. Continue down to 6 o'clock. So, you're going to let go of it at 2 o'clock. Your hand's going to roll, catch it again at 2 o'clock, bring it down to 6. So, once you get 10 and 2 down for letting go and catching it, and getting that muscle memory in there, you're probably going to want to clean it up a little bit. And then I suggest maybe let it go, like keep a hold of it as long as you can. Try that 11 and 1. So instead of 10 and 2, once you get that down and it's pretty good, try to keep a hold of it as long as you can. This will help the hoop from moving this way just a little bit, if that makes sense. So, well, one thing I also want to point out about isolation is you want to learn it not only at 10 and 2, you want to learn it at 2 and 10. So, be sure you practice both ways with your right arm. Also, I recommend practicing with your left arm. I know it doesn't really seem like a big deal right now, especially if you're a beginner, but later on in your hoop journey, there's lots of other things to learn, like there's double hoops. If you want to experiment, there's fans, there's poi. So there's lots of things to learn. So having your left arm to be ambidextrous is very important. So you also want to just practice this a little bit. Like you said, I'm not perfect, but you just want to make sure you practice with both hands. And then you can do things like this, both ways. Like I said, linear isolations. There's lots of things you can go from isolation. So be sure to practice. Get that roll down, that's really important. And keep the circle, keep the hoop circle on the axis. That way you can just keep going around. Thank you for watching.